How you doing? Nice to meet you too.
How are you?
Hope you're good.
Okay, we're rolling.
Very good.
Right. Oh, please, yes.
Let's get rid of my big,
So-
my big bottle.
So, Isaac, what was it like to work with Max von Sydow?
Really, a real honour. He had such a presence on set. It was like whenever he arrived, it was like 300 Raveners in the building. And there was just this hush and calm that descended. Because everyone just... It really felt like he was the actual three-eyed raven when he was just sitting on a break. You'd see him in the corner and be like, wow, you're so pensive and what are you thinking? But he was so friendly, and his wife and was with him all the time, and they were just a really nice presence to have on set.
Mm. There's been a lot of talk about spin-offs. Is that something you want to do, like explore your characters in a spin-off?
Well, they're offering more employment.
Yeah, it's.
They are?
No, I say if they were.
If they were. I think that there's one of the things about Game of Thrones that's been so rich and so rewarding for people is that you've got 20 characters who could all lead their own story. You know, there's not one real definitive lead. There are so many leads, and all of those are kind of rich enough characters with progressive enough narrative arcs to do a series by themselves. But I think that it would detract from the richness of that show, Game of Thrones, if you were to take any one of those out and explore them. I like the fact that we all play like we're one patch in the quilt that is the overall show, and I think if they're going to do any kind of spin-offs, it'd be nice to do some prequels, because the landscape is so detailed anyway, and a lot of the elements of Game of Thrones is about history and about myth and about what's gone before. There's so much that's gone before that's referred to in the show. We should explore some of that stuff. Yeah.
They are talking about prequels as well.
I think prequels would be a really good way to go.
But speaking about leads, a lot of people think that Bran could become like the main character now in the end because of his new powers or its explosions.
As John said, I don't really think there is such thing as a main character in Game of Thrones. They're all cogs in a machine that if you do take one out, the whole thing will fall apart. They all need to be there working against each other. But I certainly think Bran could end up having a pretty crucial role because he's got all this information. He's such a brilliant resource, and hopefully people will use him in the right way.
Yeah, like he
knows everything.
He kind of screwed them all over by opening the wall kind of thing, if he did.
By what?
By opening the wall kind of thing, like the magic of it.
Oh, yeah. Well,
and then he might save them all with his powers, maybe.
I know, he's got a lot to think about.